hurt my shoulder clapping.
You are so dramatic, it's not even funny. Why? Pulled a little muscle, doing the strimming, and you've just clapped. And if anyone was watching there, please look at the dramatics that a clap caused.
It won't show because I won't start it until after.
Gosh won't. Hello everybody. Welcome to the journey. We're on episode 10. Kirsty
Hello
and
everybody.
Simon.
Welcome to the journey with Kirsty and Simon. With me, Simon, and her.
Kirsty.
Season 6, episode
10. What?
There we go.
What? The sun is shining. I got my summer clothes out this morning.
Just let me scab.
Summer bag of clothes. Shut up with your whinging. Got a summer bag of clothes out this morning to wash. The shift is done. Gonna get my legs out this afternoon because no one's here. Go to the beach tomorrow. First burn. Prepared. Ready to rock. So.
Yeah.
It's lovely. It's beautiful weather now.
That's your update.
Yeah.
My update. I've hurt my arm. Got a nasty scab on that. I've hurt my shoulder and my right hand side.
Yeah.
Trimming. And me.
You look like a crackhead.
Look like a meth head, yeah.
Terrible.
Because I'm in the process of having my front tooth crown replaced, and the temporary one, while the other one comes from the lab or whatever, it's fallen out.
Because you ate a baguette, you done what you wasn't supposed to do.
Yeah, I bit into a chunky, crispy, crunchy, crusty, whatever, roll.
So the moral of this story is don't bite into a crusty roll.
Yeah, so I'm going to talk like that.
What's really worrying about it is you've been like that for a week. We've had guests, you're going out like it, you give no fucks. Now, I know we talk about no judgment, but that's bad. You look bad and you don't care.
Do I look
really
bad?
Yes, you do, love. Yes, you do. And what's bad or good, maybe equally bad and good, is that we was out in public yesterday, went out for a meal, beautiful restaurant. We've spoke about the Indian restaurant down on the coast called Masala. And
it is nicer.
We sat in there and me and my feral one went, we've got used to it. Because it's looks and looks aren't important to us, but there has to be a fine line, which is why I'm saying equally good and bad. I'm married to someone who looks like...
A meth head?
A meth head. And I don't care.
Right. I don't care about what I look like because it's temporary. I would not stay like this all the time.
But it's first impressions, isn't it? We met one of Meg's friends on Saturday. Actually, I feel I might have to WhatsApp her, actually. Because we met her husband for the first time, known of him for ages, and their baby, and that we had a nice time, sat on the beach, didn't we? And I didn't explain your look. Now, Nicole, she come to our wedding. She knows you. She knows normal you.
To be honest with you, I don't think that looks any worse than the fact that my old crown was hanging halfway off my tooth.
Oh, it does. That looks far worse. It's like bad turkey teeth.
Are we going back to the turkey teeth?
Yes. Bad turkey teeth.
Did make me laugh.
Bad turkey teeth. Don't take everything literally. That's on you.
You don't necessarily go to Turkey and they make your teeth look like that.
They do before they put the big white shiny ones on.
Oh, right.
Yes.
So do you like have a period
grind
of time?
them all down. I'm going to show you a picture.
Yeah, well, that was half of that was smashed out with a hockey stick when I was 16, right? So they ground that down, but that's what's remaining to fit the crown.
So when you got it smashed out, was that what was left?
No, it was worse than that. It was all jagged and with that small.
Was it a game of hockey and you got that? I'd done that to someone, you know.
I went in for the ball, and where I got there first, the other guy, I know it was, he's mortified, Gavin, his name was, he swung to hit it.
Shame here.
Yeah.
Sure, it was an accident.
I'd like to believe it. As he swung the hockey stick, of course, I'd moved the ball, so he put all his force into it, missed it completely, had no control over it, swung up, smacked me straight in the face.
Shit.
I was literally.
You can't play hockey without a mouth guard now, can you, at school? God, we didn't even wear shin pads. We didn't even wear shin pads was a choice when we played hockey at school. And I didn't, because I didn't like how they used to, because I only had cheap ones. And I didn't like how they rubbed in your trainers. You know, that's why I never used to wear them.
Them were the days when you could get an emergency appointment at the dentist.
But that used to be the trick when you done the puck, you know, like the bang 3 times. Forget the ball was straight for the shins. They're then fucked, and you just go back for the ball and carry on then.
What,
Man down.
Would you get away with that?
Yeah. Yeah, you can do it all the time. But on your team, you'd know. Yeah, God, yeah, you played to win, didn't you? Played to win. It wasn't, didn't mess around then. Long time ago now. I like hockey. I do like hockey. Anyway, what are we going to talk about?
I stopped playing it after that.
Yeah. Oh, did you get scared?
No, I was like, I can't be arsed, I'll go back to rugby.
Okay, yeah. God, you could have lost ears as well. You'd look a right state. I never would have gone for an Indian with you.
I'd have married you, but I wouldn't go for an Indian.
Yeah. Dodgy ears as well as meth-head face, mouth, turkey teeth look.
I had a couple of big hits, but I was scrum half, I kept out of the
You'd have been good at rugby because you was little.
I was quite
just
good.
like a little thunderball running through.
Fly off, yeah.
Yeah. Anyway, how's the guest?
A little thunderball running through. What on earth's that?
Don't you think? That's how I'd imagine you. Yeah. Bulldozing through.
There you go. Anyway, guest house update. That's about it.
Tis true.
It's just running, isn't it?
Yeah. It's just running. We've had a revelation, haven't we? A revelation as well.
I haven't got all my teeth.
Yeah, no, we love this place and we love running it, and it's fabulous, and it's just running. We don't get a thrill anymore. We like the chase, don't we?
We've discovered we enjoy building up
so
businesses
we're
rather than just running them.
Yeah. So this is all fun. We need to go and chase something else. So we've got a few ideas, haven't we? This is staying. This is all staying. This is all tickety-boo, and we're still here. It's great.
So why do you think because last year your focus was very much on, I'm really pleased, I'm really happy.
Yeah.
This is all going well.
Yeah.
I feel like I want to, semi-retired, so I've got this in the back burner.
Yeah.
I've got my,
If an attention span...
This was before Meghan got pregnant as well, so it was like, I'm sure there's going to be a little grandchild on the way soon. I'm really happy with that. I'm comfortable in that. Job done.
Yeah.
I don't want to do anything else.
Yeah.
And now you've changed your mind.
Yeah. If attention span was measured, that's mine. That's the length of mine.
What?
Yeah.
6 months? A year?
Yeah. Tops.
Because, of course, we built everything up. Last year, this ran absolutely as we intended.
Done. All boxes ticked. Fabulous. So it's just maintaining it. Oh, fucking hell, I can't even speak today.
Maintaining.
Yeah, it now, which is fine. That's doable. And I thought about it. It's like when I had my diamond shop. I said it last night to Jay, and I was thinking about it on the way home, is I had the fruit and veg business. I was up running, doing it. Couldn't do any more with it. For various reasons, I couldn't go with it where I wanted either. That's just because my ex-husband was a wanker, basically. But so I was done with that. That was out. I done. I got the ick. Cut it off.
Yes.
I can easily do that. So then I saw a derelict butcher's shop. Literally a derelict butcher's shop. Been shut for, I think it was something like about 15 years.
Oh, really? Proper done.
Yeah, yeah. You had the fridge in the cellar underneath and everything. It stunk.
It just been sat there empty for a long time.
So then I decided that would be a fantastic idea to take the lease over on that because it was cheap, and turned it into a diamond dealership. It's lovely. Done that, but then I wanted to sell a pink diamond, which did. Sold a black diamond and was selling other stuff and all the rest of it in the shop, in and out. And then I was like, I'm bored with this now. I was bored with that then.
So in other words, you set it up, you made it profitable, obviously.
Yeah, yeah.
And that was it. You were like, right, I'm done now.
Yeah, and I thought that was because that shop wasn't busy enough.
But it probably...
You didn't have to do a lot of sales.
But in actual fact, what you would have thoroughly enjoyed was the setting it up.
It's the setting it up. So if anyone wants anything set up, give us a shout.
Interesting.
I'd like to set up a duck house.
No.
Area.
No.
On the roundabout.
Forget the ducks.
For Easter. I could have been out there this morning.
You don't have... Ducks have got nothing to do with Easter whatsoever.
They have ducklings.
Neither of rabbits, really, but everyone seems...
Nor of sheep. And they were all over deal stuff. Whether we've been there, done it, you can have anything for Easter you want. Put it on something mint green or pink. It's funny as well, isn't it? Mint green or pink. We're very succumbed to
Why
stuff.
do lambs gamble? Don't you have gambling lambs, don't you?
Gamble? Don't be stupid. Don't put bets on. No. Idiot. Realise what you said. But that's what I thought originally. Why do lambs gamble? Like, what? Strange. You could have a sheep race. That would be funny. Anyway, that's not... I knew what you meant when you said it, but not initially. You talk about the fish and chips down in Venezuela that we had.
Is that it for the... That's it for the guest house? That was quite a revelation, really, to be honest, isn't it?
Yeah, that is a revelation. So, yeah, I've got a couple of ideas up my sleeve.
Yeah.
Before I retire in October.
Do you know what? I think the thing to do is just keep going, isn't it? You enjoy the setting it up.
Yeah, I don't know though. We'll see. We'll see.
See how it goes.
Yeah, I'm going to do a little bit of research on what I want.
Fair enough.
See if it's out there.
I think it's a good idea, but we'll. I'm sure we'll let everyone know when it happens.
When we know.
When we know. Absolutely.
Yeah, when we know.
Yeah, so anyway, that's the guest house, and that's the revelation that Kirsty wants to do something else after last year not wanting to do
Not instead
else.
of this. This will continue. Let's make that absolutely crystal clear. This will continue.
Yeah, we're not giving this up.
No, it's as well as. It's not instead of.
Kirsty needs a project, and I won't let her have the ducks, so she's going to go
it's your fault.
She's going to go for a business.
She never let me have ducks. Yeah. Done.
Ducks are for life, not just
We have
for
got
Easter.
two beautiful... I'll tell you what, a massive frigging revelation, I shall call it.
A revelation.
We've got two swinging chairs outside now.
They are game changer.
And I'll tell you what's a frigging game changer.
What?
Kris Jenner on the Kardashians was swinging in not just a swinging chair, exactly the same swinging chairs that we've got two of. It's not a coincidence, lover.
So you're better than Kris Jenner because you've got two and she
No, I'm
hasn't
not
got one.
better than her, but it's not a coincidence. That, I think it's a sign. It's a sign for something. Exactly the same. Exactly the same hanging chairs. That was very good.
It was good.
I was very pleased about that. So me and Megan are laughing about that because she's got the same colour hair as Chloe at the minute as well.
Yeah.
Which, Cowboy Copper, which is one of them. So other than that, back to the veg house, back to the guest house. We haven't changed the menus this week. It's just, I don't know where to go with it, really. We can't just keep saying every week everything's fine because that's boring shit.
No, well, we do something else then, don't we?
Right.
We've done this. We keep it going. Happy days. We do that. I'm involved doing stuff with your son.
Tracy, I think Tracy, never say never, but literally the last one when we lost it, she went, right, I'm driving on the motorway, shall I listen to it or not?
She
I'm going to listen to it, and she was just like, you bastard. And I went, I know, it got me as well, that. I realised.
Did you laugh when you listened to it back?
Yeah, and I knew what was going to happen as well.
I can't remember.
It went on, I can't remember what happened actually, something happened that tickled our fancy and we proper lost it. But I got it because I was driving as well. And she literally was just, because she said, a couple of boring ones. She went, couple of boring ones. And I thought, I'll give it a go. I'm about to drive it. It'll be fine. Curveball in there. Done it. So that was good.
Keep people on their toes.
Well, yeah. But,
Couple of boring ones, yeah, I suppose.
definitely. So.
It's not always easy to laugh at everything.
It's not always easy to keep conversation going either. It's the best. Help me out here.
We haven't really touched on anything that I want to talk about.
Okay, what do you want to talk about?
Ow.
Apart from yourself and your injuries.
I haven't got anything to talk about.
Oh.
I don't come to it. Normally you come with topics. But we've done what have we done so far? We've had an update. No, there's been a big revelation. 2 swingy chairs, one the same as Kris Jenner's.
So you're just going over what we've spoken about, is what you're going to speak about.
Yeah.
Oh, way.
Right,
Okay.
yeah. What you got then? What you were moving on to something else until I took it back to a revelation. You were going to say something else.
I was saying about we went for fish and chips in Lake Vinway.
Yes. But didn't we speak about that? You sure?
Yep. Said we were going.
But we didn't talk about it. It was very nice.
Fucking hell, I can't.
What?
Oh.
A lot of dead air.
Yeah, there is. I'm very close to just going, let's just do this again. Let's have a drink or something and do it again.
No, I think no, we'll keep all that in. I think it's just, sometimes it's the way it is. It's hard because we don't just talk on the podcast. We talk all the time.
Well, then we shouldn't do a podcast then.
What? So we shouldn't, so let's not talk to each other for a week and only talk to each other on the podcast.
Well, exactly. Because that's why you say you can't have what you just said.
No.
It's hard because we talk all the time.
Yeah, so it's like to come up with new stuff. It's like you come up with the topics and then we embellish on them and talk about them. But the thing is, we've talked about the guest house a lot. It's like there's only so much you can talk about swingy chairs. And hang on, let me just go back over what we've done already. And I don't know what else to say. I don't really know what else to speak about. I was surprised when we went to Vinuela, the village. I was surprised at how good those fish and chips were.
Yes.
They were really good.
Yeah.
Totally cooked fresh to order. Kirsty had cod. I had haddock.
Do you know, down on... Megan went out for fish and chips down on the coast. Weren't Crispy Cod's a new one in La Cala.
Right.
Can't remember what it's called. And it was the same price. Which I don't know if that's good or bad, whether you'd expect it to be cheaper because we're in said mountain. Or fish is fish, isn't it?
Yeah, I mean, it costs what it costs, doesn't it? But it's I think... I would say if you can get what we had for what we paid in Vinuela, in La Cala, and it was as good...
Who knows?
It's a bargain.
Makes La Cala cheap. €12.50.
Yes.
€12.50
For cod and chips.
I don't know, compared to England, how much that is. People's let us know. Let us know how much it is in England, because I've got no idea, actually. But, we had it when we went in Liverpool. Oh, we didn't go and get it. Phil went in the shop to get it.
Yeah.
I don't know how much fish and chips is. I know we could Google it.
I mean, I know he had to go and get
Talking of which,
yeah,
got AI on WhatsApp, haven't I?
Yeah, but AI's coming everywhere,
on WhatsApp,
isn't it?
Meta. Another distant cousin called Meta. It's come on my WhatsApp.
Well, you know that Meta is the umbrella company that owns Facebook and WhatsApp and all that, right? That's why they're called Meta AI.
Distant cousin.
Of who?
Literally on WhatsApp. So it's like a know-it-all friend. It's like a nice version of you that doesn't argue with me and diss everything. I can ask that now.
I don't argue with you. How do you ask?
And correct me all the time.
How does it work then on WhatsApp? Like, it's not come up on mine.
On my phone, done an
update.
Uja flip. Yeah. An Uja flip.
I'd like to see that.
Overnight.
You've got a quality float.
Yeah.
Flown.
And done it overnight. And then appeared with Meta on my WhatsApp.
But how does that work then? Do you...
I just like literally anything. I can literally, like I'm doing a WhatsApp.
Do you want to say literally again?
Literally ask him anything. Yeah, and it just comes out with the answer. Yesterday, has the Grand National finished yet? No. Can you let me know? Yeah, of course I will. Let you know, and it comes out. And then literally, then WhatsApp me. I've got some exciting news for you. Do you want to know the winner? All right then. Tell me Meta.
So when you asked the question...
Fabulous.
So you asked the question and then said, can you let me know when it's finished? And it WhatsApped you when it was finished. Yeah. That's quite impressive.
I mean, I get it. Clever. So definitely, and I kind of manifested it, because where I said I wanted another assistant, do you remember? I've literally got it now.
Yes.
Got it on a WhatsApp.
So you're happy with that then?
Well, yes. Although I thought someone pulled up then. Yeah, I don't want to tell it all the passwords and stuff. Obviously, I'm not that stupid.
No, because when it goes rogue, it will just take all your money.
It's going to go rogue, is it?
No.
I haven't got any money. I haven't got a bank account.
Exactly.
Don't matter, does it?
So does
It'd be your passwords, but... It's a bit rude giving them your passwords. We're going to write all them down, actually. Because I had to sort out my online banking and then I told you everything and you claimed to have forgotten it all. So I now need to do a whole new system on the whole thing if you're going to go down that road.
Well, I tried to get in on your phone. I'm going to try and get in on the computer because I might have saved it.
Yeah.
So we'll see.
Okay. So, yeah, Meta on WhatsApp. I don't know if you can... anyone can use that.
I would assume if you update it, it comes through. Unless you're a guinea pig. Aren't you lucky?
Oh, I'm quite happy to be that person for him. Quite happy.
What's... That's the end of that. What's next? Have you got nothing else? Is that what our life's come to? It's we got nothing to talk about.
Maybe it has.
It's tough to do a podcast when there's nothing to talk about. It's Did we speak about Adolescence? We've watched Adolescence.
Kirsty recommends.
On Netflix. That was very good.
No, we didn't speak about that actually.
That was very good. How come that's not on your list then? I'd have thought that would have been. Because that's a big Kirsty recommends, that, isn't it?
It was. Maybe we didn't last time.
No, I think we've spoken about it since then. So so if you've not checked out Adolescence, it's definitely worth a watch.
I think it's one of them. Everyone has.
Pretty much.
Everyone has. And discuss it. It's a goodie. It's a goodie. Jamie's watching it, thankfully.
And you haven't... You're one of your favourite series ever in the world ever, not including the Desperate Housewives and the Real Housewives of Beverly Hills.
Oh, made me cry.
And you've not even written that down.
No, it was only yesterday.
Well, you finished it.
Stop digging me out on what I haven't done.
But you're the one who's meant to come to this with all the topics.
Still doing it.
I'll dig you out if you like.
Love on the Spectrum. Fabulous. Watch that. Season 3.
If you haven't seen them, watch them all, because it does follow on with a lot of them, doesn't it?
It follows on with a lot of them. Oh, my God.
You loves it, don't you?
I loves it. It was very, very good. I loves it. For shiz. It was, and they had a different spin on it this time, more so it was more happy endings. It was
really?
Awkwardly lovely. Definitely. Yeah.
What's it about?
Love on, if you're on the spectrum, finding love. Maybe you should go on it. People know what I have to put up with then. Especially the way you look.
Don't dig
You'd
me...
get away, honestly.
Don't dig me out, but I can say that to you. There's an absolute massive unbalancing going on here, isn't there?
It's more how you look, love, and how you sometimes behave. Not that any of them look bad. They look completely... But yeah, anyway.
Arguably, you could say they look better than I do.
Oh, anyone would at the moment. Just as long as you don't smile. Smile like that, you're okay. I'm a little crackhead. Yeah. I don't even know what that is. Why does that ruin your teeth? Is it something to do with how they take it or something? We don't have to go into it. Probably not allowed actually on here.
I think your teeth fall out, don't they? Because it fucks your gums up or something.
Oh, okay. Oh, right. Okay. It's like a definite... yeah, anyway, we probably shouldn't put that stuff like that on
I
here.
don't know why. It's just incredibly bad for you, isn't it? So.
Well, as is all of them. But that one particularly, that if you're like that, to be called that, then it must be a particular thing. Anyway, other than that...
It's like, normally you'd wax lyrical on Love on the Spectrum for a lot, but you seem slightly closed on the... I mean, I can barely shut you up most episodes. Have you like changed your outlook or something?
It's the let them theory.
Well, that ain't working for our podcast then, is it?
No, it's not working for that, to be honest. But it's the only way I've survived this last week. I've worked very hard on myself. Maybe it's had that effect. Maybe it has had that kind of effect on me.
Because I mean, let's face it, our podcast is basically you having a good old chat and me dipping in here and there and giving my opinion when it's not wanted and stuff like that. And that's how the podcast goes. And we've known from previous episodes, if you have to go anywhere for any reason for 10 seconds, I can't talk. I can't do it. You carry it. We know that. So if you're not going to carry it any longer, it ain't going to carry on. No.
Okay,
So
I'll give that some thought.
So that, I mean, I would say that's an interesting thing to look at.
Yeah, very much so. Very much so. Okay, I will look at that.
I mean, if I'm off, if you give me something and then I'm off, then...
Oh, don't we know it?
Then, you know...
Three times and then a fourth time said it in a different way again.
Absolutely.
Just to make sure we got it correctly.
Exactly.
Okay.
But I can't... I need that, you know... I need that springboard.
Okay. What about when we went to Mercadona and Lidl? Actually, it's so boring.
It is.
It's boring shit.
Yeah. I think you've been influenced by Tracy saying that a couple of episodes were boring. Because then you try too hard and you can't make it work. It's like you can't forcibly have comedy. You can't forcibly make each other laugh and stuff like that.
Don't force that anyway.
It has to be basically you abusing me and saying I should be on Love on the Spectrum, even though you're married to me.
Yeah, that don't matter. It'd be a good show though. I'd like to see you speed dating actually. That would be funny.
You're off your box.
Yeah. Why? Why am I off my box?
You know me. You know my personality.
Exactly. So that would be so freaking funny watching you try and do speed dating.
I'd do that of anything worse.
You'd be so awkward.
Oh.
Seriously. Let's do a speed dating event up here. Get you on it. Literally, there was one guy on it with his speed dating thing, and you have to if you put a cross, that's like obviously a no or a tick. And there was a girl sat in front of him, and he's got a thing about dogs. And
he doesn't like them or likes them?
Doesn't like them because he's frightened they're gonna. He doesn't like dogs that aren't trained, in case they do something to him, and he doesn't like children that aren't trained in case they do something to him. So he's been taught.
I can see why you think I'd be good on it.
He's been taught to ask in a nice way, do you have pets? Because I prefer cats. Or do you have children? Do you want children? Because then it's a no for him in the relationship. Keep in mind, if you're on the spectrum in different reasons, you've got to be very clear. And it's socially, it's them trying to work out their life, isn't it, and how to do it. But literally,
it's
this
very
woman,
endearing. It's
very endearing,
lovely.
and he was like, he had his bit of paper like that, and she's in front of him, and he was like that.
Massive X
on a cross where she was sat there, but he was trying to do it so she wouldn't see. Oh, fucking hell! It was bad. It was bad, but she wasn't for him anyway. Other than that, see, that's what you'd be like. You'd have to put crosses and ticks, and I'd be able to tell. Could be one of them, like them glass wall things, and I'd watch you do it. That's what it'd be.
It's not happening, is it? So you it's like the ducks. It's ducks and Simon going speed
I'm not
dating.
having that's not happening.
Neither are happening.
I'm only being polite by asking you, waiting for you. Yes, it'll get to the point where I don't give two tits what you say, and I'll just go and get them anyway. I just have to. It's like, is it worth the row or not? Well, I wouldn't get a row.
Wouldn't be a row.
No, it wouldn't be a row. Wouldn't be a row. I just don't think it's fair to do that to you when you don't want something. It's not fair, but life's not fair, is it? Let's be honest. You win some, you lose some. It's like... Don't try and not smile, Gappy.
God, it takes me back to when I was a kid and my teeth fell out.
Oh, God. Did you get called Gappy?
I don't think I did, actually.
No. Gappy or Shorty?
I was always Titch.
Stampy?
Titch was my nickname, yeah.
Okay. Nickname's cruel. Kids are cruel. Kids are cruel. Back to that adolescence. I'm very glad I've got no children in school in the UK.
I'm glad you put that on the end. I know they don't listen to it, but disowning them on the podcast is probably a bit far.
It's a bit harsh.
I'm glad I've got no kids.
In school in the UK. Mind you, I don't know what Spanish schools are like.
Well, I would imagine they're probably very similar.
They are very similar, just in a different language.
Do you know the funniest thing about that is I thought it, but just didn't say it.
They do maths different in Spain.
If I leave you long enough, you'll state the obvious. Yeah, they probably are the same, just in a different language. Brilliant.
They do maths different in Spain.
Do they?
Yeah, you do different. You learn
I would
how
have known
to
that 'cause
divide.
I saw Ryan and Kayla do it when they
Exactly.
when they were little.
You learn how to divide and take. There's methods.
Yes, they got
to
different
times
methods to do
tables
it,
and
yeah.
stuff, and they've got different methods.
Yeah.
And so if you come to school here or vice versa, it's a big problem. And obviously English you don't have in Spain. Oh, I've dug myself such a hole here now. You don't have English lessons in Spain. You have English as
a foreign language.
So you don't. Your English is a bit knackered. If you then moved back to England, you're behind in your English lessons.
Yes.
Even though you're English.
Yes. So what I said to Megan with her little one when he arrives or whatever is that if he goes to Spanish school, she will need to almost teach him English at home, so that he maintains the grammar and all that, because all they'll do is learn the basics, like when we were at school and you learnt French and German and stuff.
Yeah, well, she can all the phonics and everything like that.
Exactly. So yeah.
Yeah, I never thought of that. We had a couple in. Just checked out this morning. Romanian and Dutch. Romanian and Dutch. They're having a baby. But we got onto the subject of Christmas, isn't it? And it's just different, because in Dutch, like Sinterklaas comes at the beginning of December, and there's a lot. A bit like God, there's 300 gods or something? Or
1,000.
Yeah. Oh, is it like 3,000?
I can't remember.
Is it that many? Really?
Something like that.
Really? Bloody hell. And Father Christmas, same. Because, well, not quite 3,000.
Well, there's just different iterations, which is the same thing.
Yeah, and Father Christmas, and then the Three Kings. So just generally in December, who brings you presents, subject to where you live.
What I didn't realise what they were talking about in the old Netherlands is that he was saying that St. Nick or something like that turns up on the 5th or the 6th.
No, that's what I just said. Sinterklaas on the 5th or the 6th, not St. Nick.
No, he said someone different. Isn't St. Nick Santa Claus?
I don't know. I'll ask Matt.
Ask your Meta AI.
I'll ask me Meta AI after. I can't remember what you said now. But my point being how different it is, and how you got to mesh it together somehow. It's interesting. It's very interesting as expats in Spain what to do, or in any country.
Yes.
Kind of thing. Definitely. Just because you're in the country, you don't do it that way. You have to work out the way of the country and the way of your... It was a bit like Mother's Day, we said last time.
I didn't realise that. What I didn't say to them, and what I meant to say to you afterwards, is I get now why all those river cruises in Germany and the Netherlands and stuff like that happen.
Well, I absolutely have no idea what you're about to say.
Around November and December time, because it's all Christmas build-up must be earlier. If the presents turn up on the 5th, 6th of December.
No, but it's not Christmassy. You put your clog out or something. You put a clog out and
what? You can't say... You put your clogs out.
Stick your clog out.
What are they doing? Some kind of Christmas Netherlands hokey cokey?
You do. You stick a clog out.
What? Then bring your clog in.
You stick it right.
In out.
And it gets filled with sweets.
Does it?
Yes. Yeah, seriously. Oh, that's funny. You do, but you do. They do. Simone booked today. She's coming back. Bless her. We'll ask her. Is she Dutch?
No, she's from Switzerland.
She's Swiss. They do the same thing.
What, with a clog?
Yeah.
I didn't think they had them in Switzerland. They put chocolate out. Hang on, they've got chocolate anyway, eh?
Oh, I'm so confused. Okay.
Did they actually say to you that you put a clog out, or have you just made that up?
I have not.
I mean, talk about
It
stereotypical.
just sounds really funny, doesn't it? Put your clog out.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
They do, though.
They do they? And that's
Yeah.
on the 5th.
And it's got something to do with
When do they get their presents?
Boxing Day, the black boxes, the boxes on Boxing Day. Because that's why Boxing Day is called Boxing Day. Because you put a box down.
For who?
It's all about putting stuff out. Maybe we're missing something here. What do the Spanish put out? They don't.
You don't get much in a flip-flop.
They don't put anything out.
Don't they?
5th and 6th, 3 Kings come. I don't think they put anything out.
Yeah, but that's in January.
Yeah.
So that's a month difference for the Dutch.
Yeah, exactly, which was my original point.
Well,
how different it can be.
Yes. Well, of course, that's the 3
And
Kings.
depending where you live, how you do maths and what you got to put out to get a present.
Whether it's in a different language or not, yeah.
Yeah. What you have to put out where to get your Christmas present. Said that. Maybe we need to bring that back. That'll give us something more to talk about. We need to go more childish. You're the one who said bring out bloody subjects to discuss.
But we've always done that. Maybe we just need to go more puerile again, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Is that it now? Do I have to talk about anything else now?
No, you got anything else?
No! Stop relying on my list.
Well, that's how it's worked for the last 5 years.
Well, I've changed. I'm allowed. I've changed. Yeah.
I've decided season 6, episode 10 is going to be completely different than any that have gone before. No, and list. You just need to go with it.
Yeah, exactly.
Given that, obviously, my personality, I'm brilliant with change, aren't I?
You normally have enough to say about everything.
To be honest with you, I was going, we can't call it a day at 22 minutes. We're actually at 37 now, so we've done all right.
Oh, God. I'm going to
Do you know what? As soon as we started talking bollocks, it got better. Fuck the fucking important stuff. Let's just talk bollocks.
Right, from now on in.
Just bollocks.
Bit like, don't mention the war, innit? We don't mention the guest house. Don't mention the guest house, okay? Yeah.
By the way, I'd just like to bring it to your attention that the last command you said to Derek was get out, and he's not been anywhere near us for the last 40 minutes. So very well
done. He's always a worry. Probably he's in Colmenar. That's why he's down the mountain.
He's in the honey museum.
He's either that or he's in the pantry.
He's not. I heard him. He's been chundering a little bit.
Tip-tapping about. We're going to go and sit outside. I need to get outside and get my legs out. Get my legs out.
Be careful they don't get filled with something.
Well... Could live in hope. We're going to get in the hot tub as well.
Yes.
Going to do that.
Have you done it?
Yes, of course I have. Do it all round here.
Well, every time you walk past me, you went, oh shit, I've got to do the film.
Oh, I know, because I've got it in my head to dyed the sheets.
Dyed the sheets.
I dyed the sheets for the place that we're not discussing anymore. We're not discussing it because there's nothing to say. That's what it is. Start talking about it. We've talked about everything to do with the ins and outs of a gnat's arse to do with guest housery.
And we're done. There's nothing more to talk about.
And we're done. That is what it is. We finally got there at the end.
Yeah.
So if anyone wants in particular us to say anything, what else can we talk about that we haven't? We've done it all. And we still don't really know what we're doing.
So is this the last one then?
Of the pod?
Yeah.
Maybe. Should it be?
Maybe it should.
Have we got to that point?
Well, let's face it. If the job that we're doing, which was the podcast, was all about our life and what we do, are we done?
That's our journey.
Yeah.
Oh, how'd you feel?
Have we reached the end of our journey? Is that it?
I think naturally that's got to that point.
I think you might be right.
Holy fuck. Well, that'll do. We're still here. We're still on... if you want to find out what we are doing, then www.casakisi.com. Go there. We're here. Otherwise, go on booking.com.
Is that it? Are we going to call it a day?
Yeah. Casakisi. Well, never say never.
Maybe we might do the odd one, eh? If we've
never
got
say
something
never
to talk about.
But for now, we're going to have a break because it's purgatory. It's not purgatory. I've quite enjoyed the last 15 minutes. If we can't talk about Guest House, then we're not that much up our arses to talk about ourselves.
No, and nobody wants to listen about what about us.
No one wants to listen about whether we've had fish and chips and where.
No, it's bollocks.
So...
Thanks very much for listening, everyone.
Yeah, look at you. You've gone all melancholy now.
I know. I feel quite sad.
Do you?
Yeah.
See, take it away. It's away syndrome. We're not. Season 6, episode 10 of The Journey. We're about to disembark the train.
Yeah.
And never say never. Might come back.
Yeah.
Might not. Might do something else. There's plenty of podcasts out there, let's be honest.
There is.
There certainly is. We might come back in a different format. But what
we're
going to do is we're going to give it some thought.
Do you know what
we're going to do?
We started this in lockdown, didn't we? In the pandemic.
Yeah.
And
Facebook Lives we done.
Yeah. And we started doing a podcast, and it was all about... It was therapeutic for us as well, because we were talking about what we were doing. It was positive. We made sure that during it we were always trying to be positive.
Yeah.
And that was primarily what it was all about. And we've been up and down, and we lost that one, and we started another one, and all that with Guest House. And I think you're right. I think we're done. I think we're done.
I think so, lover.
Because it's just...
Otherwise, you just... What's the saying? It's just like you're doing something to a dead horse.
Flogging a dead horse.
Yeah.
Yeah. And this was all about... We've never been interested in making this a podcast out there for thousands of people to listen to. It was always really for us.
It was never just for us. It was for our people. You know, we know the peoples that listen to this, and we talk to you. It wasn't just for us. It never was that. It was always about the grouping. We went across to the pod, and we're grateful to each and every one of you, and we're in contact with a lot of you as well.
Yes.
And maybe if this goes away, then... we need to be in contact more with everybody.
Yeah.
But I just don't know what else we can talk about in the House of Guest that we haven't already done. It's been a ride.
And it's like most people who listen to us know about how we manifest stuff, our mindfulness, how that works. We've talked about that. Yeah. It's like, that's what we do, and this is our life. And otherwise, it'll just be just a Spain podcast.
There's plenty of them out there.
Yeah. People on YouTube telling you how it is in Spain and stuff. We don't need to do that.
No.
So, if you want to check out what we do, log on to...
www. Do that again. I'm going to do it right at least once.
So, if you want to check out what we do, then please log on to...
www.gaskisi.com.
That's right. And don't bother liking or subscribing, because there's no point.
Oh, bloody hell, we might come back, I might get a different idea. I might want to do a podcast about ducks. Have that.
There you go. Welcome to Kirsty's podcast about ducks.
Thanks for listening, everybody.
And do you know what? If you've been with us since the start, this might not be the end. We might do more, who knows? But Kirsty's right, we don't...
We're gonna have a break.
We are going to have a break.
We're going to get off the train.
We don't know what we're talking about.
We're going to get off the train for a little while.
And
see where we go next.
But for everyone that does listen and subscribes and stuff, we thank you, and thank you for following our nonsense, and we appreciate it. And who knows, we'll see you on the flip side.
See you on the flip side, or we'll see you here.
Or we'll see you here.
We'll see you here, because this is where we'll be.
Take care, everyone.
Adios.